Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live from Mulligan's Island on Facebook Live. It's great to have you here with me. Some of you were here last week when my friend Rudy B joined me, amazing guitarist. And while you guys are settling in and people are getting logged on to watch the show, Rudy is going to actually open up today's show with a song that he performed for you last week that a lot of people loved. So here he goes, my opening act. This is Rudy B, and then don't go anywhere because right after this song, I'm starting my show with you guys. See you in a few.
You know, in Mexico, you don't say Mark Mulligan, you say Mark Mulligan. And that's what this song is about. It's called The Ballad of Mark Mulligan. Well, I sang with Mulligan in a Mexican bar. I was part hooligan and part rock star. Now I'm a guitar playing hooligan. Well, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, I heard about him singing in a Mexican jail. And he fall to the head, well, that's a really good tale. Or giggles in a living room. They all made their way into one of his tunes. Well, I sang with Mulligan in a Mexican bar. Well, he was part hooligan and he was part rock star. But I'm a guitar playing hooligan. Ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, he talks about the sea and sailing on his Hobie cap, swimming with the dolphins in San Carlos, that's where he's at. And it's his favorite senorita, Elsa, 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 and all four kids. You find him singing for a living at one of his gigs. I sang with Mulligan in a Mexican bar. He was part hooligan and he was part rock star. Well, I'm a guitar playing hooligan. 'Cause ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan.
Hello, everybody, and welcome, and thank you, Rudy B, for opening up today's show with the Ballad of Mark Mulligan. I hope you guys are all singing along. Who's ready to have a good time? From a week in paradise, I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. But if paradise is behind us, where we'd learn less is really more, and all we needed was each other, then what are we coming back for? Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. This big old city so full of people buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and their ties, trying to achieve the next level with a bonus they can buy that new car or a big house just to keep the family. They think those things are who they are. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or make love on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Here we go. La 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 la. You know this part. La 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 la. Help me out at home now. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now we were suffering from a delusion. We could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage. Get ready for that 9-to-5 grind. As we lugged our way to the exit, I could see the question in her eyes. So I answered with a smile. I grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Let's turn around and run back to that Mexico sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Everybody now, let's turn around and run back to that San Carlos sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We got some right here. Now we could snorkel for free or just hang out on the beach. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Welcome, everybody. My name is Mark Mulligan, and it's great to have you here with me on another Monday edition of Live from Mulligan's Island. This is my backyard bar, and nice to have you here today. We've got some requests coming right up, and lots of fun we're going to have tonight. If you got a friend out there who you think would be interested in watching this instead of some depressing news or something, do me a favor, shoot them a message right now and tell them to join us. And salud, everybody. Now, you're going to notice throughout the day that some of you guys have turned into my song titles. Like this one right here, First World Refugee. He wakes up and he looks out at the ocean. A big old lazy sun paints the morning sky. Somewhere off the coast of Hispaniola, he gently rubs the sleep out of his eyes. He's on the third year of a 2-week-long vacation. Wasted too many years working too much overtime, just to surround himself with stuff he'd never needed, till he hopped on board that boat and waved goodbye. Just the other day he took that cell phone and tossed it out in the Caribbean Sea. They call him a first world refugee, far away from the land of the free. He's got tropical sunshine running through his blood. Now Uncle Sam forgot his name, and he's never going back again, 'cause he's finally found a place to call his home. He reaches down below and he grabs that old spear gun. There's an ocean full of fish are calling out his name. Jump overboard and he'll swim out toward the island. Catch his lunch and come back home again. Now the folks up north say he must be smoking something, but they don't know what it is that gets him high. You see, there's something in these blue and emerald waters, gives him a buzz that money just can't buy. So he heads that sailboat straight into the sunset. Hey, there's no place on this earth he'd rather be. They call him a first world refugee, far away from the land of the free. He's got tropical sunshine running through his blood. Now Uncle Sam forgot his name, and he's never going back again, 'cause he's finally found a place to call his home. Now life is good on this side of the sandbar. There ain't no doubt about it. This is where he's born to be. He's just a first world refugee, far away from the land of the free. He's got tropical sunshine running through his blood. Now Uncle Sam forgot his name, and he's never going back again, 'cause he's finally found a place to call his home. Oh yeah, he's finally found a place to call his home. All right, get us tell Mama some break. We're going to take a short break, guys, and fix a couple of technical difficulties. And what's that? Yeah. Let's give you a quick commercial here for Island Fest. Get you in the mood for that. We'll get our problems squared away here. Thanks. Well, I have worked my fingers to the bone, trying to build myself a happy home. But the more I work, the more goes to the man. So now I've got myself a better plan. You guys know what it is, right? I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico, where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico, and me? Well, I will pack up all my friends one day and head on down to our friend Giggles' place. Hi, Giggles! And I'll be pouring drinks from dusk up till the dawn, while we dance the night away with Buffett on. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico, where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico with me? Well, I'll wake up every morning with nothing on my mind, pouring margaritas in a palm tree paradise. This is your part, guys. I'm gonna buy me a what? A bar down in Mexico, where I can pour the friends I know a shot or two of fun down by the sea. I'm gonna buy me a bar down in Mexico. What else could I ever need but the sun, a bar in Mexico with me? What else could I ever need but senoritas by the sea, the sun, a bar in Mexico, and all of my friends out there sing on. La 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 la. La 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 la. We got the sun, a bar in Mexico with me. All right, that was a little trip over to our friend Giggles' place. ¿Hay videos que están mostrando o no? ¿Sí? Ok, vamos a trazar la canción que íbamos a hacer antes, sin video, nomás segunda cámara. All right. Well, this next one reminds me of when I took my oldest boy, Marcos, out of school a little bit early because I saw him spending so much time on gadgets, and I don't like those things, and he was always plugged into something, and I decided to do something about it, so I took him up the road to a fishing village where only 5 families live, and you can imagine how excited my kid must have been when he found out that he was going to spend 5, 6, 7 days up with Dad in a place with no electricity, no running water, no internet, no phone, and he gets to spend the whole time with Dad. It's like the death penalty for a kid. But you know what? We ended up having such a great time. That's the time that I taught him how to drive a car. I taught him how to hike. Well, we went hiking. We taught him how to spearfish. We went snorkeling, kayaking, did all kinds of things. But my favorite part of it all was just getting a chance to talk to each other. And that's what this song is actually called, Talk to Each Other. Staring at this inbox, staring back at me. I used to own this gadget, now this gadget owns me. Trying to answer all these messages is like holding back the tide. Another wave comes rolling in by the time I hit reply. And I often wonder why can't we just talk to each other? Can't we just talk to each other? A real-life conversation. Is that too much to ask? Can't we just talk to each other? Now it seems like it's been ages since we sat and shot the breeze, disconnected from devices, you and me. Now we shoot each other LOLs, but I'd rather share a laugh instead of likes on Facebook or pictures on Snapchat. Can't we just talk to each other? Can't we just talk to each other? I'm sick and tired of selfies, tweets and Instagrams. Let's talk to each other. Face to face and heart to heart, have we forgotten how? Hashtag done with this, I'm logging out. Is that my kid or just some alien, that zombie on the couch? Mesmerized by YouTube, sitting there for hours. When I finally snatch that iPad, he just rolls his eyes. I say, son, one day you'll thank me. Now let's go outside where we can talk to each other. Come on, let's talk to each other. One-on-one, the two of us, the way we used to do. Let's talk to each other. He says, Dad, you're so old-fashioned. I just smile, but that's all right, long as we can talk to each other. I love it when we talk to each other. And as for my boy Marcos right now, he's doing great. He's up in Alaska and calls us all the time down here. He's making more money than any of us up there, working long hours, and just a great experience for him. I miss my kid. It was so fun having 4 of them under my roof for a good part of the summer, you know, with the whole coronavirus thing and all. But I'm happy for him with his job up there, and won't be long till we see him again. All right. Don't it make you wonder? One thing that's not been so fun about this whole coronavirus thing is I haven't been able to get out there and wander around and see you guys in the places I was supposed to. Now, this is the next best thing, bringing you here to my bar, and I really, really appreciate you coming. Pretty soon, I'm going to be back out wandering around. In fact, my Pine Top, Arizona friends, I'll be seeing you in July. I'll be getting out to Florida with Sonny Jim and Kelly McGuire, seeing friends out there. Lots of fun stuff coming up. But for right now, I'm going to sing this song and get us in the mood to do a little wandering around. My buddy Rob Mell wrote this one. It's called Don't It Make You Wander. Some of my friends have told me that I seem to lack ambition, though I tried to explain that I search for the meaning of life when I'm deep-sea fishing. All they say I really need is a good sense of direction. So I pulled out the morning paper and I opened up the travel section and I said, north, south, east, west. Which direction do you think is best? Don't tell me I'm not prepared for life. I got a current passport and a Swiss Army knife. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? I was sitting at home one night and I was watching the Outdoor Channel. You know I can't get excited about going someplace if I have to wear something flannel. Next was a show about tropic beaches. I like what I'm seeing. Next thing I know, I find myself on a plane to the Caribbean, and I said, fly, sail, sail, fly. Blue of the sea, blue of the sky. Don't tell me I don't know where I'm going, 'cause my ticket says anyway the wind is blowing. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Don't it make you wonder? Ooh, ah, ooh. Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Dreamers often see things some folks never see, but they're often blinded by reality. Don't it make you wonder? Don't it make you wonder? Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Don't it make you wonder? Do you ever wonder? I wonder sometimes. Don't it make you wonder? Don't it make you wonder? Well, I'm ready to get out and do some wandering around, and I know a whole bunch of you are too. And when you do that, I'm hoping you wander down and see me down here in San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico. It's been beautiful, actually, lately. The water temp is awesome. And soon, you'll be able to get back out on those beaches again. You know, we're not too far from my friends in the Southwest United States, Arizona, Phoenix, and Tucson, folks. We're 5 hours from Tucson. Easy drive down. Sure would love to see you. If you ever want some good information on San Carlos, make sure you send me an email. And, of course, anytime you're going to come down here, I always recommend you talk to my friends at Seaside Realty, because they've got some beautiful, beautiful places they'll hook you up where you can stay in a beautiful beachfront condo, and you're going to love San Carlos. I guarantee you that. This one is coming out of the archives. That look upon your face is not a smile, and I don't think nice to see you's on your mind. Is it safe to say the end is just beginning? I may be dumb, but I ain't blind. So divide up all the things we own and we'll go our separate ways. What else can I say? I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. I'll take the good times, you take the pain. There's nothing left between us and there's no one left to blame. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. I guess you and I should have never been together. How we got this far I'll never know, 'cause the things that make me happy drive you crazy, and the love down in your heart died long ago. So you take your things, I'll take mine, if that's how it's gotta be. That's all right with me. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. I'll take the good times, you take the pain. There's nothing left between us and there's no one left to blame. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. So divide up all the things we own, we'll go our separate ways. What else can I say? Help me out. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. I'll take the good times, you take the pain. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. I'll take the good times, you take the pain. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. I'll take the good times, you take the pain. There's nothing left between us, and there's no one left to blame. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. There's nothing left between us, and there's no one left to blame. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. I'll take the sunshine, you take the rain. All righty, give me a second to get over to the piano and see what I can do over there. ¿Sí están mostrando videos? Es que no sé lo que está mostrando. Necesito fotos de aniversario. One, two. Well, la foto de Ted y Jody primero, ¿no? I want to wish a couple of friends of mine out there a happy anniversary today. And in fact, they're celebrating with us. I really appreciate that. My friends Ted and Jody Jones are in Phoenix right now. Hi, Ted, and hi, Jody. Are you guys drinking champagne and having a good time? Let us all know in the comments how your anniversary is going. And thank you for joining us tonight. I think it was 2002 that I got to play at your wedding. And I remember, Jody, I've told your story so many times about how you actually momentarily thought about having me play the song by Eddie Rabbitt, Driving My Life Away, as you were walking down the aisle. We never did that, and I'm really glad we didn't do that because I don't think your mom would have liked that too much, and I was standing on the edge of a cliff from what I remember singing at your wedding. Probably not a wise idea to sing that, so I sang something a little more romantic than Eddie Rabbitt. But you know what, Ted and Jody, in a little while, I'm going to play you a song, and in fact, it's one that, Jody, that your mom really likes a lot. That's coming up in just a little while. Ted and Jody are not the only ones, though, celebrating anniversaries this week. I've got a couple of other friends out there. Pete and Kathy Ferrali are celebrating their anniversary. And Pete and Kathy, we love you guys. They are so famous in the Parrot Head world. Kathy, of course, is one of the Flamingo Queens. Pete and Kathy, thank you guys for all your years of friendship and support. A couple more of my friends, Bob and Sue Roan in Phoenix, are probably watching us today too. They just celebrated their anniversary. And Bob and Sue, you guys are an awesome, fun couple. We love you. Thank you for always being a part of these Monday shows. And, of course, this last Saturday, yours truly and the beautiful Elsa, we celebrated 11 years of marriage together. And want to thank all of you guys who sent us beautiful notes, Facebook messages. We really appreciate it. This is a song that I actually wrote and performed at our, I performed the song at the night that I asked her to marry me. It was a chaotic night at La Palapa Griega. And about the only thing that really went right was her saying yes and this song. So I hope you like how this one goes. Just look away from you, and as you take my hand, I wonder if you can see right through my soul and hear my heart beating out of control. For just a moment, let's imagine that the world ain't waiting outside that door. Kill the lights, close the curtain, let the night take us where we've never been before. Girl, I love you. I love you. Baby, I really do. Unquenchable desire, passion like fire, two hearts intertwined. Tonight's all yours and mine. I've waited for so long to wind up where I belong, right here with you. You made my dream come true. Now I'm a singer, I'm a dreamer, I'm a lover when I'm laying here by your side. And every second, every minute, every hour, I want to make you glad you're mine. 'Cause baby, I love you. Here I am once again, just a man who never really had a clue. How in the world did I wind up with the girl that I'm singing the song to? You walk in the room, it's all that I can do to keep my eyes off you, to just look away from you. Can't keep my eyes off you, and I can't look away from you. I can't look away from you. Happy anniversary to Elsa, and thank you, Elsa, for putting up with me all these years, putting up with me and 4 kids. How about that? Please, a standing ovation for Elsa. Get off your couch and give her a big round of applause. Hey, I think of my friend Charlie LeClaire when I play this next song, because he and I really have incorporated the theme of this song into any time that we kind of dread doing something that we gotta do. We always make a point to find the I get to in there. Charlie, thank you for doing that. And Claudia, later on, I've got a song coming up for you too, Claudia LeClaire. So this is one off the Rising Sun album, and here we go. I get to. I got to. Those 3 words I grumble just like you. Saying I got to. I sigh and dread those things I gotta do. Gotta get up every morning, gotta fight rush hour traffic, gotta do that 9 to 5 thing, gotta pay my taxes, I don't want to, but I got to. Then it hits me, just when I think I got it pretty bad. How many folks would gladly take those burdens off my back? That big list of I got to's that belongs to me and you, it's got a few things on it others wish they got to do, and a little voice says it's a choice. You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I get to go to work and put in a good 8 hours. I get to cash a paycheck, get to have a job, instead of looking for work or getting laid off. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. Now a dozen times you circled round that jam-packed parking lot. Half a mile away is where you found the closest empty spot. Here comes that old I got to, about how far you gotta walk, as the car door slams behind you, and you stomp off down the block. Now there you go. Don't you know? You can say I got to, or you can say I get to. I get to stretch my legs and get some exercise. 'Cause I guarantee there's someone else out there who'll give anything the ditch that we would share. He'd gladly walk twice as far as you. So you can say I got to, or you can say I get to. Just one letter out of 3. But take that O and change it to E. Instead of saying I got to, try saying I get to. And a lot of things might not seem all that bad. That traffic jam ain't backed up quite so far. When you say I'm blessed, I get to own a car. And those property taxes I gotta pay, because I get to go home to a house each day. You'll see things from a different point of view when you quit saying I got to and start saying I get to. Instead of I got to, I get to. No more I got to. I'm gonna say I get to. Going out for my friend Charlie in Virginia. All right, back over to the guitar I go. How's everybody doing out there? You having a good time? Salud. Great to have you with us. Thank you, all of you who are joining us for the first time here at Mulligan's Bar today. Hope you like my bar. So last week, we had Rudy B. And it was really a lot of fun. He was sitting right over here just jamming on these songs. Hi, Rudy B. and hi, Beth. Thank you so much for coming down here to Mexico and joining me. We got to get you back because people are asking for you. You know, from those pictures you guys have all been watching today, you've seen some awesome shots of San Carlos sent to you by folks who are watching today. Thank you to all of our photographers out there. You did a great job. And I bet those pictures make you think that it's just always, always beautiful here. And you know what? 99.9% of the time it is. But there are these little things that are called hurricanes. And every now and then they pop up in all kinds of beautiful places. You know, Belize, the Caribbean, and even now and then right here in San Carlos. And we're going to talk about what happens when that hurricane blows. You came here for cold beer, beaches and blue sky. Then came the hurricane, and bye-bye paradise. His roof somewhere in Florida, his fridge floated out to sea. His pickup truck is stuck in muck, his boat's up in a tree. Old John was last seen out on the dock, screaming out to the weather gods, is that all you got? From the Florida Keys, down in Belize, the Bahamas to Mexico, we all want to be where the hurricanes blow, except when the hurricanes blow. Now Tom and PJ bought a boat and named that baby Conch Town. God knows that's how they felt before they ever left the dock. When Francis and then Jean blew the wind right out of their sails, torn and tattered, dazed and battered, thinking, man, let's bail. But last time I heard from Captain Tom, he was anchored somewhere beautiful, pouring PJ a shot of rum. No doubt they got conked out, but they kept that dream afloat. They just want to be where the hurricanes blow, except when the hurricanes blow. Ain't that right, Mexico friends? Picture an awesome Rudy B lead right here. Newsflash, the highway's packed. They've gotten out while they can. Now it's too late to evacuate, and it's about to hit the fan. So I'm stocked up on Captain Morgan, breaking out my snorkel and fins. House shaking, glass breaking, here we go again. I'm writing my will for the umpteenth time, and making one last toast from the coast. So lift those glasses high, lift them up, God. Here's to John, PJ, and Tom, and all of you crazy folks who just want to be where the hurricanes blow. We all come because we love the sun, but there's one thing you gotta know. We all want to be where the hurricanes blow, except when the hurricanes blow. Except when the hurricanes blow. Except when the hurricanes blow. Whoa, whoa. Except when the hurricanes blow. All right. Well, thank you. Slow it down for one song. I don't often play a lot of the songs off the Back to Laid Back album because they're kind of mellow tunes, but this is one I just love to sing and figured I'd throw it in today. Feet dangling, hanging off of the pier. Is this how it looks when God looks into the mirror? A big orange ball descends into the sea, while brush strokes of fire anticipate the scene. Cooped up within four walls too long. Half the time I hear your voice, it's on a phone. Round and round, running on a hamster wheel. Been so long I've forgotten how it feels to just be somewhere under the sky. As the day turns in the night, the sky, just you and I, clinging to the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us somehow disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Downtown, the cars are all jammed in a row. Hands on the wheel, ears glued to the phone. Unaware of the show that's going on. As a garage door goes up, garage door goes down. The horizon's on fire, painted in 1,000 shades. Streaks of neon shoot across the bay. Somehow the sea's been hypnotized. In a split second, my soul's been electrified. Electrified. Somewhere under the sky. Tonight, it's just you and I. Hanging off the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us simply disappear somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. You and me on the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us up and disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. It's a good spot to be, isn't it? Somewhere under the sky. That's one off the Back to Laid Back album. All right, well, I hope you got yourself a beverage in your hand, and if it happens to be a Pacifico, sing along extra loud. Blue water and sunny skies, another day in paradise. It wasn't long ago we said goodbye, and I ended up down here. Now who's to blame, I can't recall, but who cares, it doesn't matter at all, 'cause I'm a world away from you, sucking down an ice cold beer. But things never quite work out like I planned. What you doing back on my mind again? Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. Now I could tell you about the fun I've had. At first it really wasn't all that bad. The weather's nice and the people are too, so how could I complain? But last night when I was all alone, I left a message at the sound of the tone and said, honey, won't you pick up the phone before I go insane? You cut me off and you left me hanging on the line. Pulled out a glass and I chased you off my mind. Help me out now. Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. Hope you washed that one down with a cold cerveza. How's everybody doing out there? Are you enjoying today? I hope you're communicating with each other. I can't see you, but you can see me. One of the things that was really fun this last year was when Seaside Realty helped to bring a whole bunch of different singers down here to San Carlos. They really go out of their way to make San Carlos a really fun, active place to be. This is a town where you can find music 7 nights a week. And don't worry, it's nice and early also. It's like 4 to 7, 5 to 8. You know who I'm talking to out there. One of the artists that Seaside Realty teamed up with to bring down to La Palapa Griega was my friend Tom Shepard. And this was a song that Tom let me record. And I really wanted to because it reminded me of a lot of you guys who tell me, man, I wish I didn't have to get back to the States as early, but I've got this big house to maintain. Yeah, the kids are gone, but we still got the big place. We got a yard to mow. We got a pool to clean. We never even use that stuff, but we got to maintain it all. Well, that's why I like this song so much. I think it sums it up so well. And it's a song called Simplify. He walked right in the kitchen, took her hand and said, I gotta talk to you. There's something I've been thinking about, a couple questions I gotta ask you. Do we own this house, baby, or does this house own us? And those Harleys in the driveway, they're just collecting dust. One's got a flag. What's up with that? Had to buy some big lawn tractor for some yard we had to have. Now the only time we're out there is when we're cutting all that grass. How cool's a pool we never get to use? But what if we simplify? Traded our super size for something smaller. Spent more time on us and less time on chasing a dollar. Took back our lives. What if you and I simplify? We can let some of it go and buy our freedom back. Am I insane? Girl, are you game? Now I can't even tell you who we're trying to impress. We could sell one of the bikes and take the other one out west and see Wyoming. Just you and me. What if we simplify? Traded in our super size for something smaller. Spent more time on us and less time on chasing a dollar. Took back our lives. What if you and I simplify? Took back our lives. What if you and I simplify? She looked at him real funny, then she smiled. She said, I'll call up the realtor. You go air up that tire. Thank you, Tom Shepard. I Forgot some of your words there in the second verse. I apologize for that. Gonna play a song I haven't played in any of my Monday shows. It's off the Bar Down in Mexico album. I hope it's how you're feeling tonight. Mellow. A friend of mine said, man, you've mellowed out. You're not as wild as you once used to be. He said, come back to the city. I said, come down to the sea. Now his skin's a little darker, and he's sounding more like me. You see, I've been mellowed by a sunrise that greets me on an early Sunday morning. Mellowed by the breeze that blows in on a lazy summer day. Mellowed by the winds, these spinnakers and sails, the seagulls and the pelicans, the dolphins and the whales. What happened to that wild man now? He's just kicking back, laying low, easy and mellow. 60 minutes out there on my little boat. These days, that's what I call happy hour. I still toss a few back, but I can't pound them all day long. I'll be dozing in my hammock when they're closing down the bar. I've been mellowed by the breeze that blows in off this blue and rippling water. Mellowed by the waves lapping against these miles of endless shore. Mellowed by the feel of sand between my toes. Mellowed like that lazy dog all curled up on the floor. I used to like the fast lane, now I'll take it nice and slow. Laid back, easy and mellow. Mellowed by this song I'm singing in my soul. Mellowed by the knowledge it's all out of my control. So I'll take these days and live them out the best way that I know. Laid back, easy and mellowed by the moonlight and the silhouettes of boats on the horizon. Mellowed by the tales from an old man about the one that got away. Mellowed by the sea, mellowed by the stars, mellowed like mahogany on the back of my guitar. I've always been so type A, now I just wanna be laid back, easy and mellow. Tuned out, unplugged, out of reach, out of touch, mellow. Felt nice to do that one again. Well, this next one, I hope this describes you too at this very moment, because it's called I Be Smiling Today. The economy has got you down. Is it me, or is that a frown? That upside down smile never looked good on you. Down in the tropics, out on the island, a crazy man says, I be smiling. These days, what else you gonna do? Listen to the crazy man singing this song for you. I got the sea and the shore outside my door. Slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Bad news is getting old. The weather's hot, but the world is cold. Ain't it time that we all had a little fun? Today's music is in the crapper. Techno pop and gangster rappers. Those nasty old thugs ain't ever gonna bring me down. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. We got the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. How about you at home? You be smiling today? Little ditty don't make sense. I don't care, just wanna dance. To take my hand, let's groove till the sun goes down. It's a crazy old world, but I think I'll stick around. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. We got the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Everybody, we got the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling. One more time. The sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Mulligan's Island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. And I hope you be smiling today. ¿Puedes checar con Elsa por la ventana si hay unos pedidos? Tal vez lo puede mandar con mi hija. ¿Está bien? All right, I'm going to bounce over to the piano for one song here. Voy a hacer una canción en piano también. ¿Está bien? Let me do one song on the piano, and then when I come back, I've got some requests of yours that I'm going to be getting to. So give me 1 second. También si me puede mandar la bebida ella. ¿Está bien? Si le mandas las peticiones y una bebida. Si puede. Sí, ya lo. Okay. All right, well, this is a song that I just wrote recently. In fact, it's a song that I only finished seconds before one of these online shows we were doing. And it's just kind of a last-minute thing I threw together. Hold on. Here comes my boy, Jose. You got to see my kid, Jose. Look how big this dude is. Come here, Jose. Anything you want to say to people?
Hi.
That's Jose. He's 9 years old now. Can you believe it? And he's bringing me my mail, which includes requests from you guys. So thank you, Jose. Good job, buddy. So this is a song that's a new song. I hope you kind of enjoy it. I know my friends have really been pretty positive about this whole quarantine thing. I got to say, when it started, I figured everybody would really, really be complaining. But honestly, most people I know have made the most of it. People I know who have been like cooking more and reading more and just getting things done that had to be done. that were, list of things that was waiting for years. But I think it's safe to say we're all getting kind of tired of this. So this is a song that talks a little bit about that. It's called Life's Awful. That doesn't sound like a Mark Mulligan song, does it? Well, you'll see. This friend of mine called me up just the other day, just to tell me he's officially insane. He said, you won't believe this, but I actually miss my job, hanging out with my in-laws. Lately everything in life is kind of nuts, and anything that doesn't blow just plain sucks. Seems like it's been years since we high-fived and hugged. Now we're 6 feet apart, wearing face masks and gloves. And my buddy said, man, lately life is awful. Life sure is awful. And I said, yeah, life is awful, awful good. Nothing else to do. The season's halfway over and it still ain't begun. When did I start caring about Little League reruns? Our faces look ridiculous, covered up with masks, and the shelves at the supermarket emptied out fast. There's chaos on Wall Street, the economy's a mess. How we bounce back, that's anybody's guess. My friend said, man, admit it. Life is awful. Life sure is awful. I said, yeah, life is awful, awful good. And I hope the way it's gonna be is the way that it once was. But maybe there's a message here, crazy as it sounds. In spite of all the bad things, there are blessings to be found. Today I hung out with my children and played Monopoly. Fact is, it had been ages, you see. And tonight we're making dinner, home-cooked meal. Gathered round this table, how can I not feel that life is awful? You said it, man. Life is awful. Life is awful, awful good. Awful, awful good. New song for you. All right, back to the guitar, and guess what? I got some requests, and they're good ones. And real quickly, before I get to these, I know a lot of you guys are folks who have helped us out with some of our efforts down here when we did the charity fundraising. Not only on Hope Fest, which we raised $27,000 on. Isn't that amazing? And that was with Guatemala and Third World Relief. But you guys came through and raised another $13,000 back when this whole pandemic started. And wow, Castaway Kids and Rotary Club and San Carlos Community Church and Rescate, they have been out there just doing amazing things with the money that we raised. Just this week, I think it was 300 despensas. Now, despensa is a food supply and other necessary items that last a week for 4 people. And they did 300 of those for 4 people each. And they've been doing this nonstop. You know, originally they weren't scheduled to do this. Castaway Kids is all about school scholarships. So this was just kind of an emergency thing they stepped into. And it's the fundraising that we did really, really helped them. I do want to let you know out there, you know, we're pretty far into this thing now, and they've been giving away more food to communities. Maybe, no sé si tienen las fotos de San Jose. O ya no? Sí están. Ya, no te preocupes ya. Está bien, está bien. See, you can actually see some pictures right now because not only in San Carlos have they been helping out, but some of the outlying neighborhoods where people really, really need help too. You're looking at some pictures of San Jose. That's the area where some of you guys and me helped build a park some years ago. Well, Castaway Kids is helping out a bunch of families out there. You know, if you want to still be a part of helping out, your help is always welcome. And they're going to show you the Castaway Kids link. And it's on your screen right now. So if you'd like to make a donation to Castaway Kids, that's right now what the money is going for. Down the road, they'll get back into the scholarships and all that. But for right now, this is just kind of an emergency need that needs to be met. And a lot of us are actually doing relatively well compared to folks here, especially so many of the folks here who live day to day. And, you know, you go in your kitchen and there's no food. What do you do? And you got kids. So thanks for helping out Castaway Kids. A lot of my friends out there go to different parts of Mexico. I can tell you there's a couple of other places out there that could use help too. My friends in Keno Bay, I know their relief funds are starting to run dry up there in Keno Bay. And I know in Alamos it's the same thing. Alamos is a little town, a little bit to the south of us here. And my friends Jim and Nancy and Ramon and Jamie, the Swickard family, man, they've been spearheading a group that's been doing 600, I think it's 600 people a day that they've been feeding. Just amazing. But, you know, we're far into this thing now, and the further we get, the more there are needs. If you're interested in helping out Castaway Kids, there's a link on there, and that'll go to the San Carlos relief efforts. If there's another place I mentioned, like Alamos or Keno, that you would like to get some information on, hey, we're happy to, as long as people are being helped, we don't care where it is. So I'm happy to give you those if you send me an email or send me a Facebook message. And tonight or tomorrow, I'll shoot you a link where you can help those guys out too. Okay? All right. So thank you very much. And thanks Castaway Kids, Rotary Club, San Carlos Community Church, and Rescate, and most of all of you guys who have been helping on that. Okay? All right. One of the anniversary couples I showed you before was Pete and Kathy Ferralli. And eso voy a hacer sin folder. Kathy Ferralli really likes this next song. This was originally off the Mexico CD, which is now out of print, so you can now find this song on the Best of the Early Years album. It's called Sarah, Tara, and Jenny Marie. With a name just like some melody that I'd never heard before. She took my hand and led me down that sandy shore. And by the time the sun went down, I knew I'd really lost my heart. That was my first time, but it was only just the start. 'Cause years went by and I survived, and I somehow made it through. I swore that time couldn't heal the pain, but I learned how that ain't true. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. Jenny was a young girl, just how old no one knows. She grew up on the dusty streets of a little town in Mexico. She never saw her mother's face, and she never knew about love. But somehow I could make her smile, and for her, that was close enough. And even some old fence at the border couldn't slow us down, no way. They warned us not to cross that line, but we did one summer day. And immigration never found us, but somewhere things went wrong. Now she's up north and I'm down south. Guess that's where we belong. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I pulled up to a roadside bar up on Highway 89. Walking through the doorway was just like stepping back in time. She jumped the bar and hugged me, and she shouted out to the crowd, "Everyone get out of here, this place is closing down." Then she locked the door and we were finally left alone. I threw $5 in the jukebox and put on her favorite song. She held me close and kissed me, and we laughed all through the night as we danced there in the darkness right up to the morning light. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. Like you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I even bought a ring one time, and I finally said I do. Now I hear somebody stole your hearts, and I wish the best for you. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I still think of you today. Well, now for Pete and Kathy Ferrari, I'm wishing those guys a happy anniversary. I think it was 1969 you guys got married, right? That's pretty amazing. All right, well, Ted and Jody. Esa es la foto de Ted y Jody Jones que van a mostrar, y después la carpeta de bodas. ¿Está bien? Ted and Jody are celebrating theirs today. I mentioned that before. And don't worry, I'm not going to play you Eddie Rabbitt's Driving My Life Away like we almost did at Jody's wedding. But Jody would like to send this next one out for her mom, Sarah. I think you're watching us from California tonight. And, man, what a day that was back in 2002. I sure loved crashing your guys' wedding. And a whole bunch of you guys watching this, I've gotten a chance to play special events for you guys, too. And it means the world to me whenever I can do that. So, Sarah, I hope you like this one. And Ted and Jody, happy anniversary. Pour some more champagne. Actually, you know what? Ted and Jody, get up and dance this song. You need to. Nobody around, it's just you and me. But there's something going on, and it's no mystery. It's the sound of two hearts beating like thunder tonight. There's so many things I've been wanting to tell you, but something always happens, and I say, oh, what the hell? You'd probably think I'm crazy. Looks like the time might be right. Just hand me my guitar and I'll play for you what I could never say. I don't need a reason or rhyme, just one moment with you to turn my world upside down and make me act like a fool. They always tell me how the best ones are all gone. Well, I thought that was true. Then you came along. So there it is. You've heard it all before, but these ain't lines from a stranger. Look at the score I've been waiting for so long. Now I want to see beyond those eyes. Maybe it's the moon, or something in the air, or maybe it's the wine going to my head. But I'm gonna take your hand, gonna lay here in the sand right by your side. Just tell me that it's fine with you, and I'll hold you like lovers do. I don't need a reason or rhyme, just one moment with you to turn my world upside down and make me act like a fool. They always told me how the best ones are all gone. Well, I thought that was true. Then you came along. They always tell me how the best ones are all gone. Well, I thought that was true. Then you came along. I thought that was true. Then you came along. Happy anniversary, Ted and Jody. Now you can go drink some champagne. And while they're doing that, you thought that last song was mushy? Oh yeah, you know where I'm going with this. We're about to play you the mushiest song a guy can sing. Break out the guacamole, everybody. I met her at the mercado. She was buying avocados, and man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper, and I grabbed her tomatoes. I knew it wouldn't take very long. She walked up to la mesa. She picked up some cerveza. So I picked up some onions and limon. And the way she looked at me, man, I could clearly see that it wouldn't take very long. Guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Come on, everybody after me. Guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Oh, yeah. Line. I fell in right behind, and man, she sure looked good to me, que bonita. She reached for her money. I said, wait a minute, honey, I believe this one is on me. We got in my pickup, we started to back up, we headed on down the road. We went into her casa, we ate tortillas de masa, and we made guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole, guacamole. Haciendo guacamole toda la noche. Guacamole, guacamole. We'd be making guacamole all night long. That's a mushy song for you. All right, let's see who requested this next song. Leslie. Leslie's out there. Leslie, I think this is Leslie in New Mexico who wanted to hear this one. And, I was hoping to do a show in New Mexico because I'm going there June 27th to do a private event. And I would have loved to get up to Ruidoso, which is a town I've done a couple of shows in before. And it's such beautiful country up there with the pines. And that sounds kind of nice right now. But I'm not sure what the deal is with the restrictions and all that up there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this year. But the Pine Top, Arizona show, though, if you'd like to get information on that one, my friends in the Southwest, that's a nice escape from the desert heat. That's coming up on Saturday, July the 11th. It's an afternoon show. And it's a BYOB, bring your own chair show. You can get the info right there on my Facebook page. You can get it off my website. And my website is just my name, markmulligan.net, markmulligan.net. And you can make your reservations and plenty of room for everybody to space out. We're on a big lot, so physical distancing, not a problem. And we're not going to be sharing food or anything like that. So it's actually, I think, a really, really nice gig to get out to. And it'll be my first time singing for human beings and not just this camera lens in a long time. And I'm excited about that. Saturday, July the 11th. Leslie, this one goes out for you. This one always confuses the drunks. Las horas más lindas las paso contigo, sí. No quiero ni pensar si me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Tú me acostumbraste a ser como un niño. No quiero ni pensar si me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Pídeme la luna, te la bajaré. Pídeme la estrella, hasta allá me iré. Más nunca me digas que te quiero más, porque esas palabras me hacen mucho mal. Pídeme la vida, te demostraré cuánto yo te quise, cuánto te amaré. Tú fuiste y has sido para mí el amor, el regalo más lindo que me ha dado Dios. Quisiera esta noche tenerte conmigo, amor. No quiero ni pensar si me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Tú me acostumbraste a ser como un niño. No quiero ni pensar si me faltas tú. No quiero ni pensarlo, amor. Pídeme la luna, te la bajaré. Pídeme la estrella, hasta allá me iré. Más nunca me digas que te quiero más, porque esas palabras me hacen mucho mal. Pídeme la vida, te demostraré cuánto yo te quise, cuánto te amaré. Tú fuiste y has sido para mí el amor, el regalo más lindo que me ha dado Dios. Okay, I guarantee you know this part of the song right here. La 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 la. Thank you, Leslie, for the request on that one. All right. Where am I? Here it is. I think we got another request on here. We do. Let's see. We're going to cruise on down to a beautiful little place right now. I think you've been there before. Saint Anywhere. A beach chair and a blender, Coronas and copper tones. Fresh lobster and coconut shrimp, I can taste it on my tongue. But I wake up from my daydream and the boss is on my case. Something I did sure made him mad, and I need a good day real bad. So blame it on the wind chill, or maybe it's the rain. Pull me out of my cubicle and put me on a plane. A latitude adjustments, exactly what I need. No shoes, no shirt required. Someplace warm, I can chill out for a while. St. Thomas, San Pedro, or St. Pete's. Hotter than hell is cool with me. San Lucia or San Carlos, I don't care. Send me down to Saint Anywhere. A beach bar in Mexico, a boat down in Belize. It's a puddle jump to paradise, the Caribbean or the Keys. I've used up all my sick days, so I'm calling in dead. I could get canned, but I don't care. I've had it up to here, I'm going down there. Where waking up at the crack of noon means your day has just begun. Where the ice in my glass barely lasts till I pour me another one. Where seagulls and pelicans chase the sun across the sky. I'll be watching as some sailboat disappears on just another day in Saint Anywhere. I need a bright and breezy, really lazy day in the tropical sun. So pick a saint and point me toward the sea. 'Cause I'm tearing off my necktie, dreaming about a Mai Tai. So close your eyes and come along with me. 'Cause girl, we ought to be in St. Mark's, St. John's, or St. Bart's. I'm halfway there, wondering where you are. San Carlos or St. Croix, I don't care. Send me down to Saint Anywhere. Now they can have St. Paul, I'll take St. Pete. So adios, boss, I'm out of here. Destination Saint Anywhere. Catch you there, Saint Anywhere. I knew it, you've been there. All right. Well, this next one is one I'm going to send out for Maggie Murray. Eso va, tiene carpeta, sunsets. Y tiene instrucciones. Sunsets. Maggie Murray is going to be hosting a show with Kelly McGuire and me up in Reno on September the 12th. And that's always a fun one. Yo creo que sí tiene instrucciones. All right, let's break out some nice sunset pictures for you guys to accompany this one. One thing I love about San Carlos, we get just amazing sunsets. And some of you guys have sent me some beauties. And we'll try to get a couple up there. I was sitting on my front porch swing, watching the sun go down, thinking that there's still some things left to do while it was still around. Then the colors took me by surprise. I was suddenly so hypnotized. I let the worries of life pass me by. It was then and there that I realized that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. I was watching Mama getting gray, and my daddy's strength began to fade. That's when I began to pray, Lord, please don't take them away, 'cause I still got so much left to learn, and I love my mom and daddy so, but the soul world continues to turn. Mama said, son, I thought by now you'd know that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. Now I'm sitting on my front porch swing, watching the sun go down, thinking that there's still some things left to do while I'm still around. Then my life passes before my eyes, and I'm only so hypnotized. Is it the colors of the painted sky? 'Cause I hear a voice from the other side singing sunsets can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that a sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. Sunsets can be a beautiful thing when you can learn to leave a few things undone and truly take the time to see that sunset can be a beautiful thing when you can let go and learn to let it be. Sunset. That's going out for Maggie Murray. Maggie, looking so forward to our show up in Reno. That's going to be a great one. We always get folks driving in from Sacramento and other places within driving distance. Thank you to all of you guys who host me on house concerts and things like that. All of you guys who tune in on these Monday nights and share this with your friends. You guys have really kept my family going during this crazy time, and I can't thank you enough for that. All right. It's kind of a fitting one for right now. She rattled the ice in my plastic cup. I said, yes, ma'am, fill me up. Tell me something good that I don't know. This world's been kicking my behind. Life ain't been a friend of mine. Lately I've been feeling kind of low. And she looked up over her shoulder and pointed at a sign hanging up on the wall that said, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't worth spilling your drink. Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. So I said, yes, ma'am, that's for sure. Put a couple dollars in the mason jar. Felt those good old neon vibes on me. And whatever monkey that was on my back, he jumped off just like that, straight into the clear blue sea. And I looked up over her shoulder, thinking about the sign hanging up on the wall that said, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everybody sing. Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me, everybody. There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Like I said, kind of a fitting song for right now, isn't it? Hey, this is a song that not only have I not done this one on a Monday show before. I don't think I've played this song in, well, it's been years. Because this one goes back to an album that's not even on my complete set because it was a cassette tape and it was a home recording. And so it wasn't like one of my studio projects. Actually, I had a producer on this one. His name was Jim Gherkin. And Jim went from my job to becoming a comedy writer for the Frasier Show. And kind of fitting after, I guess, working with Mark Mulligan in this project. It was kind of a low budget thing. I think I paid him $10, $15 an hour or something like that. And the album was called The Things I Love. And Claudia LeClaire, you always love this next song off of it. And I worked on this one earlier today so I could play it for you. And as I was playing it, I thought, man, I really enjoy playing this song. 10 miles out of town, it's been a while, here I am, walking down that dirt road once again. Do you remember those summer nights in '82? 17 and not a clue, but we can't say we didn't try to find the answers out in the middle of nowhere. This was somewhere to me, where we satisfied our sense of curiosity. No speed limit signs to slow us down. They came searching but we were never to be found. 'Cause we were lost out in this place we once called paradise. And I tried to get you home before the sunrise, where the sound of two hearts beating filled. And what did I think I was gonna find? Is it like I should feel you, or hear your voice inside my mind? Those footprints washed away with time long ago, but 1,000 untold secrets still remain. Out in the middle of nowhere, this was somewhere to be. It's where we satisfied our sense of curiosity. No speed limit signs to slow us down. They came searching, but we were never to be found. Lost out in this place we once called paradise. And I tried to get you home before the sunrise, where the sound of two hearts beating filled the night, dancing to the wind under the moonlight. Oh, I remember where I taught you how to drive, and you taught me how to love. We could never learn enough. Out on the back roads, no speed limit signs to slow us down. They came searching, but we were never to be found. 'Cause we were lost out in this place we once called paradise, where I taught you how to drive, and you taught me how to love. And we could never learn enough. No, we could never learn enough. Out on the back roads, out on the back roads, just you and me and nothing in between us. Out on the back roads. One's going out for my friend Claudia LeClaire in Virginia. Charlie, Claudia, David, Jenny, Chip, Audrey, I love you guys. Tell you what, I'm going to do one more song, and then I'm going to pour me a drink from my ample selection right over here. Have you had a good time tonight? If you have, let me know about it. And I always appreciate you joining us on Mondays. Don't forget my website. It's markmulligan.net. If you'd like to get my updates on where I'm playing, how you can avoid me in the coming months when I make in-person live appearances around the United States, make sure you just send me an email, and I'll put you on my email list. Send me an email at mexicomark@hotmail.com, and we'll get you on that. So, let's see. Let's close out with a song here. How about, we haven't done this one today. Tenemos instrucciones de Saint Beer. ¿Está bien? Since I messed up this song before, and I forgot some of the lyrics, I hadn't done Simplify in quite a while. So to keep Tom Shepard off my case, and to, Tom called the lawyers off, I am going to play a song that we wrote together. And I want you guys to sing along out there. The old man drank a beer every now and then. One day we cracked a couple, just me and him. At 80 years old, all the stories he could tell you about his far-flung friends from France to Venezuela. He said I swigged Fosters with Aussies, and Guinness in an Irish pub, a Shiner Bock and looking back, and buddy, sure enough, it's all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. It's all the same beer, different can. Our pal Tom Shepard played a tour overseas, singing for all our folks stationed in the Middle East, at the ambassador's home right there in Riyadh. He sang a special song he'd written about his dad. And when the show was over, he was loading up his band. This guy walked up to Tom and stuck out his hand. He said, that song about your father really meant a lot to me, 'cause I just lost mine and you described him perfectly. Now that man had on a white robe, he wore sandals on his feet, he had a good truck on his head, and man, it ain't that hard to see. We're all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. Now the old man said, I believe God's gonna get a good laugh when we learn all of us Buds and Millers and Land Sharks and Coors and even Pabst are all the same beer, different can. Just different labels and different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. The more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. God bless you guys and have a great night.